On this episode of Cape Media News, a look inside Barnstable Citizens Police Academy. Yarmouth proposes a new baseball Hall of Fame, and a second chance prom for a good cause. These stories and more tonight on Cape Media News. Good evening and welcome to Cape Media News, your source for hyperlocal news that matters. I'm Lauren Williamson. Let's take a look at some of our top stories for this evening. The Barnstable Police Department Citizen Police Academy recently completed week 5 of a 12-week program that gives community members hands-on experience and instruction in various law enforcement topics. Participants can even ride along with an officer during the shift. The class also participated in a simulated traffic stop and got to ask any questions they had related to the law. The program will culminate in a graduation ceremony in May, with the aim of fostering positive relationships between the community and law enforcement. The Cape Cod Baseball League, or CCBL, is a premier amateur baseball league in the United States. It's celebrating its 100th year anniversary this upcoming summer. The league consists of 10 teams that play a 44-game regular season. It will consist of playoffs and a championship series, and the season will be from mid-June to mid-August. CCBL games are attended by scouts and coaches from Major League Baseball teams who watch up-and-coming college players compete in a high-level setting. Notable former CCBL players include Nomar Garcia-Parra, Chris Sale, and Buster Posey. The CCBL has a Hall of Fame, which started in 2000, and is looking for a new physical site. The Yarmouth Board of Selectmen has endorsed a proposed site at the Old Moose Lodge in South Yarmouth. The CCBL is a popular destination for baseball enthusiasts due to its long history of developing talent and unique game day atmosphere. Cape Wellness Collaborative Second Chance Prom for charity was held on March 31st at Pelham House Resort. It provided locals with the opportunity to relive their prom while raising funds for individuals on Cape Cod that are facing cancer. The event was organized by Cape Wellness Collaborative and was funded by many sponsors. Despite the bad weather outside, guests were able to enjoy mocktails and music hits from all eras of pop. Exciting auction packages, including a shopping spree and spa treatments, helped raise funds. The prom king and queen were decided through a live raffle. Attendees had a great time dancing and raised thousands of dollars for cancer research and care. More on these stories right after the break. Blue Cross Blue Shield of Massachusetts is recognizing our very own Cape Cod Hospital as a Blue Distinction Center for Cardiac Care. It is meeting quality standards and delivering safe and effective cardiac care for certain procedures. The recognition is based on objective measures developed with input from the medical community and other leading quality organizations. Blue Distinction Centers have lower in-hospital mortality rates and fewer readmissions than non-designated facilities. The Blue Distinction Specialty Care Program helps patients find quality specialty care in various areas while encouraging healthcare professionals to improve the care we already have. For more information about the program and for a complete listing of the designated providers, visit www.bcbs.com. The spring course of the Barnstable PD's Citizen Police Academy is in progress, and our very own reporters Ryan Downs and Christian Garnett were able to sit in on a class focused on the Criminal Impact Unit and other important law enforcement topics. Here's Christian with more.
The Citizens Police Academy, or CPA, in Barnstable just wrapped up week 5 of a 10-week program that allowed community members to gain insight into the operations of the Barnstable Police Department.
The Barnstable Police Department Citizens Police Academy is a 10-week program where we work with the public to create partnerships and show them the professional policing that takes place here in the town of Barnstable every day. This is the 33rd session of the Barnstable Police Department Citizens Police Academy, dating back to 2003 when they began. We have roughly 40 people in the class, and each week they'll hear about 2 different aspects of the police department. For example, tonight they heard for the first hour and 15 minutes about the Community Impact Unit.
The program offered hands-on experience and instructional classes covering a range of topics like law, patrol tactics, drug enforcement, and more. Before that week's class ended, we learned that participants would have the option to ride with an officer for part of an upcoming shift and see the department in action, which is bound to be an exciting and exclusive opportunity. The night that Cape Media News attended the class was mostly focused on Barnstable Police Department's CIU, or Community Impact Unit, and how they are working with clinician Stephanie Rubel to respond with officers to mental health-related calls.
I go out, either provide a crisis evaluation, or sometimes it's just as simple as going to someone who's just having, a tough time and just talking them through it.
Stephanie's work should not be downplayed, but the most exciting portion of this night's course was when the class participated in simulated traffic stops, where the class could drive a police vehicle and simulate a traffic stop by checking the stopped vehicle for dangerous items and inebriated drivers, or other signs of suspicious activity.
Oh, geez. Back up.
Break, we did some patrol procedures, and they were able to see car stops. They were able to see officers in action out in the back stopping cars, and some simulated arrests and field sobriety tests and various other things throughout the course of the evening.
The program will culminate in a graduation ceremony on May 22nd. The CPA is a valuable program that provides citizens with a greater understanding of their local law enforcement and fosters positive relationships between the community and the police department.
Autism awareness patches are available for sale at Dennis Fire Headquarters for a $10 cash donation. Proceeds benefit ALEC First Responder Training. ALEC, or otherwise known as Autism and Law Enforcement Education Coalition, is a first responder autism training targeted to equip first responders with the knowledge and strategies to best serve individuals with autism spectrum disorders in a crisis situation. For more information, you can visit www.lifeworksarc.org/ALEC. The Town of Chatham's Affordable Housing Board of Trustees will review the results of their community housing survey from the February 15th Community Housing Engagement Forum. The board will provide feedback to the consultants on preferred development parameters, which will inform the landscape architects to draw up the design concept plans. The meeting will be held on April 11th at the Town Office Annex, with remote participation available. The meeting will be broadcasted live on Channel 18. The Cape Cod Baseball League is gearing up for its 100th year anniversary this summer. The premier amateur baseball league in the United States is known for its unique game day atmosphere and development of talented players. The Wooden Bat League has produced numerous successful MLB stars and continues to attract scouts and coaches from Major League Baseball teams. For more on this, here's Ryan Downs.
The Cape Cod Baseball League is the premier amateur baseball league in the United States. Although its history goes back to the 1860s, the Cape Cod Baseball League wasn't officially formed until 1923, making this upcoming summer the 100th year anniversary. The 10-team league plays a 44-game regular season schedule, followed by playoffs and a championship series. The season runs from mid-June to mid-August, with games typically played in the evenings to avoid conflicts with beachgoers and tourists. One unique aspect of the Cape Cod Baseball League is that the games are often attended by Major League scouts and coaches. They come to watch the up-and-coming college players compete in a high-level setting. This adds an element of excitement and anticipation to the games, as fans and players alike know that they are watching some of the best young talent in the country. Some of the notable former Cape League players who went on to have successful MLB careers include Nomar Garciaparra, Chris Sale, Carlton Fisk, Mark Teixeira, Jason Varitek, Chris Bryant, Jacoby Ellsbury, Evan Longoria, Matt Harvey, Joe Mauer, Tim Lincecum, Buster Posey, Aaron Judge, Pete Alonso, and George Springer. The first overall draft picks in the MLB draft from 2018 to 2021 were all former Cape Cod Baseball League players. Casey Miz from the Wareham Gateman in 2016, Adley Rushman also from the Wareham Gateman in 2019, Spencer Torkelson from the Chatham Anglers in 2018 and 2019, and Henry Davis from the Bourne Braves in 2019. Along with having former Cape Cod Baseball League players forever enshrined in Cooperstown at the National Baseball Hall of Fame, there's a lesser-known Cape Cod Baseball League Hall of Fame. The Hall of Fame classes started in 2000. However, they did not have a physical site until 2003, when it debuted at the Sandwich Heritage Museum and Gardens. It then moved to the basement of the JFK Museum on Main Street in Hyannis in 2008, where it stayed for another 9 years. However, since 2017, the Cape Cod Baseball League Hall of Fame has not had a physical site, but continues to induct new members each year. The Yarmouth Board of Selectmen addressed the issue briefly in their meeting last week. A letter was sent out to the Massachusetts Office of Travel and Tourism regarding a possible new site for the Cape Cod Baseball League Hall of Fame in Yarmouth. The proposed site being the Old Moose Lodge on 769 Route 28 in South Yarmouth. Chairman Stone, as well as Selectmen Forrest and McGurran, went on record as endorsing the letter.
You know, that would be a great project. It's in keeping with the town's visioning, and I think would be a very nice draw for the visitors. The Cape Cod Baseball League is nationally renowned. It's the top collegiate baseball league in the country, and it's got a very rich history. So I think, you know, we're all sort of working together behind the scenes, if it's possible, to establish that Hall of Fame. I think Yarmouth would be a great place for it.
Having the baseball league here on the Cape is a wonderful advantage for us, and I think that it is tourist-driven. It drives a lot of the tourism that comes to the Cape. That it's an excellent organization.
Overall, the Cape Cod Baseball League is a fun and exciting experience for both players and fans alike. With a long history of developing talented baseball players and a unique game day atmosphere, the league is sure to be a popular destination for baseball enthusiasts during the upcoming season, which starts on June 10th. For more on the Cape Cod Baseball League, go to capecodbaseball.org. For Cape Media News, I'm Ryan Downs.
Coming up after the break, A Second Chance Prom was held in order to raise funds for a good cause. Stay tuned.
Hi, I'm Jill Goldsmith, Chatham's town manager. Come join Team Chatham. Chatham is a world-famous coastal town with a true sense of community. It is also a great place to work. The town of Chatham has several open positions and is currently accepting applications from highly motivated, community-oriented individuals who want to be a part of our dynamic team. Check the town website for full job descriptions and information regarding the skills required to be a top candidate. Become a member of Team Chatham and enjoy competitive wages, benefits, and an inclusive team atmosphere that welcomes diversity. A complete listing of employment opportunities can be found on the town website.
No, I don't know though. I'm scared. I mean, you're so
Do you know that you're in my lane? No, not at all. Are you not paying attention? Are you texting? I was just checking in with my mom. I was telling her that I thought we'd be home by 6. It's okay. There's enough time. Just pay attention. I'm not even halfway through my text. There's no way. I'm not even going to look up. My babies are in the car. You have to pay attention. It's just supposed to be a quick text. I'm so sorry.
We are tied to the ocean, and when we go back to the sea, whether it is to sail or to watch it, we are going back from whence we came.
John F. Kennedy's legacy comes alive at the JFK Hyannis Museum. Step into the unforgettable summer White House days of the 1960s when a beloved president and his family brought joy and hope to a nation. This summer, visit the JFK Hyannis Museum to see one-of-a-kind exhibits, including Presidential Summers, the Kennedys on Cape Cod, John F. Kennedy's Rocking Chair, and RFK, Ripple of Hope. Visit jfkhyannismuseum.org to learn more, buy tickets, or become a member.
Yarmouth's annual Community Cleanup Day is set to take place on April 22nd. It's in celebration of Earth Day. The event is organized by Yarmouth Town Hall in partnership with the Conservation Department and DPW. Volunteers can register to clean up an area in Yarmouth, such as their neighborhood or the property around their business. Registration starts at 8 a.m., followed by the cleanup from 9 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. In case of rain, the event will be moved to April 23rd, 2023. Participants will receive a safety vest, trash picker, gloves, and trash bags. Cape Cod 5 is sponsoring the event, and volunteers will receive a thank you gift while supplies last. Pre-registration is mandatory to join the cleanup day. The event aims to promote community spirit and teamwork and encourage people to get involved in similar initiatives. On March 31st, A Second Chance Prom was held at the Pelham House Resort in Dennis to raise funds to provide care to those facing cancer on Cape Cod. Our very own Christian Garnett was able to attend. Here he is.
If you had another chance to go to prom, would you? Well, some locals got that opportunity on Friday, March 31st, during Cape Wellness Collaborative's Second Chance Prom for Charity, which took place at Pelham House Resort in Dennis. As you can see, the event was both well attended and well enjoyed, but the best part was that the funds raised by this event went towards providing care for individuals on Cape Cod facing cancer. This dance was organized by the prom committee of the Cape Wellness Collaborative and funded by a veritable army of sponsors from around Cape Cod. As guests arrived, they were supposed to be welcomed with a breathtaking ocean view from inside the resort, and would have been able to stay warm with the cozy fire pits outside. But intense wind and inclement weather caused the crowd to stay inside. Unsurprisingly, they didn't really seem to mind at all because of the outstanding food and fizzy mocktails, and the company provided by the excited prom-goers. Funds were raised through exciting auction packages, including a variety of experiences from ancient Qigong exercises to spa treatments and a personalized Hyannis shopping experience. The prom king and queen were also decided by a live raffle, and the competition was fierce.
Wants to be queen. $400, $400 right here, and $450 where I have $400. I need $450. I have $400. I would have paid $1,500 for this, and that was back in the '80s. 1,000, say 1,100. 1,000, 1,100. I have 1,000. Looking for 11. $1,000 going at $1,000. Are we all done? At $1,000, last call.
Overall, the Second Chance Prom was a huge success, and attendees had a great time dancing to prom music from all eras while raising thousands of dollars for cancer care. I'm Christian Garnett, and this is Cape Media News.
Thank you for joining us this evening, and if you have a story you'd like to see covered, send us an email at newstip@capemedia.org. We'd love to hear from you. Tune in next week for more hyperlocal news that matters on Channel 99, Apple TV, Roku, and Fire TV. For Cape Media News, I'm Lauren Williamson. Thanks so much.